My name is Alison T. I am a legal recruiter with Lex Recruitment. Lex Recruitment is a recruitment consultancy that focuses on placing legal fee earners into private practice firms and commercial entities. That's any type of lawyer, from legal assistant, paralegal, specialised solicitors, to partners, to senior partners, management, as well as support secretarial staff. My background in recruitment is quite extensive. I've spent many years as a recruiter in many sectors. I've also taken time out of recruitment and studied a law degree at the UEA. Also, I took the LPC course at Bristol UE. So I am well qualified in law and in recruitment to run this business and to place lawyers. Networking events, I find, are a really useful way to meet new people, to source new candidates. It's not necessarily the person I'm talking to, it's who they know that is helpful to me. I may have a client looking for a commercial lawyer with an expertise in a particular type of contract work, and I will say to the person I'm networking with, oh, well, you know, I've got such and such, I know this. Would you know anybody? And quite often they do. And then it's a matter of sort of getting permission to bring that client, that candidate forward, and then after a bit of time, after a few chats on the phone and just making sure there's appropriate suitability, possibly put them forward. But even then, if they're not suitable, they may know someone else who could be slightly better qualified for the role. So networking is really important. It's not who you're talking to at that time, it's who they know, and it's all about bouncing ideas and making things happen, making opportunities appear from nowhere. And it does work. You have to be quite slightly ballsy to go into a room, not know anybody, and everyone gets excited, everyone gets a bit nervous, and everyone thinks, well, am I wasting my time? But you just always, as long as you can walk away with at least one good thing, you've done a good job. Because if you haven't gone and made the effort, that one good thing would never have happened. And generally, whenever I do take the time to get out to network, it could be any sort of function, a lunch, a party, a cocktail party, dinner party, always find something, because there is something always there. Just make it happen. I have an extensive database, and that's been building up over the last few years. I have access to various other databases, and obviously I have my contacts. And so when a particular position comes along, I will, ring these people to find out if anyone knows of anybody. And likewise, if I have candidates approaching me saying they would like to have a change, we talk about what it is that they're doing at the moment, why it is they're thinking about a change, and more often than not, and sometimes they've just been made redundant or the department's not growing, but sometimes I can sort of identify issues and actually help and support them to stay in their job. Because, changing job is a life-changing experience. It is a massive consideration, particularly in law. It's not something you can take lightly. Everybody always should be thinking about what's best for them, for their situation. We work to pay the bills, obviously. We don't just work for the sake of work, but quality of work has to be worthwhile, the pressure of what you have to go through to do it, I'd say. So very often I will try to counsel candidates who are thinking about a move as to why they're thinking about it, and perhaps if they thought about this or if they dealt with the issue, approached HR, took some support from their current firm, and try to keep them there just to make sure, because there's no point me taking that person out of that job, getting them up to the nth degree, and having an offer put on the table from my client who's gone through 3 months sort of preparation for this, for them to turn it down because they've managed to sort out their issues in their current job. So really careful about taking on people, candidates who are committed to finding a job, who are absolutely committed to applying to the right jobs, to the right companies. And it's very much a feeling I get. This candidate is right for you, and I know it's absolutely right, and I will go for it for my life, and I'll hang in there until I've really made sure the client's heard everything I have to say about it. And I will get people in, and it will work out. It's a matter of conviction, but you do, for me, I work on very much on my gut instinct, but then I've been doing it for years, so you know from past experiences and failures what will work and what won't work. I like to work on a 100% genuine basis. I have to have a good feeling about my candidate, and I have to have a very good feeling about my client, but it all takes time. It's a relationship, and it's about just making sure that everyone's 100%. Do contact me anytime. My website is www.lexrecruitment.co.uk. My contact details, my mobile phone, email address are all on there. I am available anytime, working hours as they are these days. So if I'm unable to take the call at the time, leave a message and I will phone you back. And likewise with an email, I will get back to you. And thank you and best wishes and good luck with your career or your team building or building your business. Best wishes and thank you, and call me anytime.